Don Kabbes here with Sarah Butson from FS Partners in Mitchell. This is our third day of our Great Lakes Grain Crop Assessment Tour. Sarah's been out walking lots of fields with the staff here in Mitchell and checking some things out. You've been in lots of cornfields, Sarah. How's the corn crop looking here around Mitchell?
Well, not as good as other years, but as well as can be expected considering the circumstances.
And it's some of those circumstances it's just been a little bit too dry this summer.
Yeah, same across all of Ontario. So.
And getting a little bit of rain here recently. But the corn crop overall populations look pretty good on some of the sheets that you've got here. Yields on some of the stuff we've calculated have been in that
170 to 180.
Right. So overall, still not too bad in this particular area. Seen any ear mold, any western bean cutworm, any of those kind of things?
Well, Nathan and I were in one field that had western bean cutworm in it, but it seemed to be only in that one pocket of the field. And then I only saw ear mold in one of the fields. So I would say all around we're doing pretty good with regards to that.
Okay, good. Looks like I was talking to Mike here a few minutes ago, and they've been doing some moisture tests on some of the ears, and it appears that we're going to have some pretty good test weight, so that might add a few more bushels to the corn side of things. Soybeans, you've been doing lots of IP soybean inspections lately. How do the IP soybeans look in this particular area?
Well, again, same with the corn, not as good as other years, but still we can't really complain compared to other areas of the province.
Right. And weed control has been a bit of a challenge?
Yep, always is in IP soybeans, but we're going to be doing a lot of pre-harvest burn downs this year, and we've already started doing that. We hope to have one field off next week, so that'll be the start of our soybean harvest.
Okay, so we're probably a week ahead of kind of normal on the soybean harvest, so it'll be really interesting to see how well they turn out. Soybeans overall, you think it's going to be an average
yield? Yeah,
right.
I don't want to get hopes up too high.
Right, and when we look at our pod counts, and what we do is we measure the same distance every year, and our pod counts are overall down a little bit this year versus last year. We seem to be missing a few pods on some of those beans.
Yeah, especially that top cluster really aborted during that drought this year, so I think we'll lose a bit of yield there for sure.
Right. Great. Thank you, Sarah. For those of you that still would like to have your field check, give us a shout. We can slip out and do it over the next day or so. Keep tuned for our final results that we'll release at the Outdoor Farm Show next week. And another thank you to our key sponsor, DeKalb, for being our sponsor here. Thank you.